The Secret Door Network Book 2, Hidden Frequencies. Chapter 8, Silent Signals. The soft glow of the overhead lights flickered in the coffee shop as Lina, May, and Violet quietly worked through their latest breakthrough. Today, the atmosphere felt different, more connected. It wasn't just the growing complexity of their hidden pathways. Something else had shifted. 1-800-5194 sat at his usual table, a few feet away, his laptop open in front of him. As usual, he didn't speak, but today there was something different in his demeanor. Lina noticed it first, a quick glance toward them, followed by a brief, deliberate movement of his hand across the table. His fingers brushed lightly against a coffee cup, nudging it a few inches to the left. The gesture was subtle, almost imperceptible, but it caught her attention. Lina's eyes met his for the briefest moment, and she understood. There was no need for words. The cup, now shifted, aligned with a pattern she had just been working on in her code. She gave the slightest nod, acknowledging the silent message. May and Violet, catching on, exchanged a glance. May's gaze shifted back to the spoon lying next to 1-800-5194's laptop. It hadn't been there before. The position, perfectly parallel to his notebook, mirrored a cryptographic sequence she had been struggling with. Violet tapped her screen gently, signaling the connection without saying a word. Their silent communication, now established, was as natural as the work they were doing. Each subtle movement, each object placed with quiet precision, added a new layer to their understanding. As 1-800-5194 stood to leave, his hand brushed against the edge of his notebook, sliding it ever so slightly toward the edge of the table. The angle it rested at now mimicked the pathway Lina had been mapping earlier. Another message received, another door quietly unlocked. The team's work continued, the coffee shop filled with nothing but the soft clicking of keys and the quiet hum of shared understanding. No words were needed anymore.